For all of human history, the ability to see belonged only to living things. It's how we navigate, understand, and connect with the world. But what happens when we give that incredible power to machines? Today, we're diving into how we're teaching computers to see, and trust me, it's already changing everything.
So let's start with a simple question, one that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. What if computers had eyes?
Well, here's the thing. It's not a what if anymore. They do. And through millions of tiny cameras and sensors, they are watching and understanding our world, quietly reshaping everything from the profoundly life-saving to the totally mundane.
Now, this amazing new capability has a name: computer vision. And it's a huge branch of AI. But here's the key. It's not just about seeing pixels on a screen. It's about understanding what those pixels actually represent. It's the difference between seeing a blob of color and recognizing a face, a car, or even a single cancerous cell.
And speaking of cancerous cells, there's probably no place where this technology is having a bigger impact than in medicine. We're not just talking about a small step forward here. This is a giant leap into a whole new era of healthcare.
Take a look at this number, 94%. It's a really high number, right? It actually represents a pretty stunning breakthrough in how we diagnose disease. But what is it measuring?
Well, that is the accuracy rate of a new AI model called Chief. It can detect 11 different types of cancer. We're talking lung, breast, colon cancer, with a level of precision that not only rivals human doctors, but in some cases actually outperforms them. It's incredible.
But it's so much more than just a diagnostic tool. You can think of computer vision as this ever-watchful guardian in an ICU, or a tireless researcher that can analyze mountains of data in seconds. It can even act as a digital co-pilot right there in the operating room.
I mean, just think about that for a second. A GPS for the human brain. That's basically what some of these new systems are doing, guiding a surgeon's hands with sub-millimeter accuracy during the most delicate operations you can imagine. It's making surgery safer and more precise than ever before.
Okay, so just as it's revolutionizing how we heal, computer vision is also transforming how we eat. It's helping us tackle one of the oldest challenges we have, feeding the world, but in a way that's smarter and way more sustainable.
The difference between old-school farming and what we call precision farming is just night and day. We're moving from a one-size-fits-all kind of sledgehammer approach to something that's incredibly targeted, almost like treating each plant individually with exactly what it needs. And this image just says it all. On the left, you've got the old way, a tractor just blanketing an entire field. And on the right, that's the new way, a drone using computer vision to spot and spray only the weeds. It's not just more efficient, it's so much better for our planet.
And it's not just about drones in the sky. Down on the ground, you have robots like Sweeper here. It uses 3D vision to figure out which peppers are perfectly ripe and then picks them. This is a delicate, labor-intensive job that's now being automated, which is a huge help for farmers.
So from the farm to our tables, computer vision is changing food production. But it's also set to completely revolutionize how we actually buy our food, and pretty much everything else.
I want you to imagine a store where the shelves magically restock themselves, where the layout adapts to how people actually shop, and maybe best of all, a store where checkout lines are just a thing of the past. This is the future of retail, and it's all powered by computer vision.
I mean, seriously, isn't waiting in line the absolute worst part of shopping? Everybody hates it. But what if we could just get rid of it for good?
So how does this magic work? It's actually pretty simple. As you shop, cameras and sensors track whatever you take off the shelf. An AI system adds it all up in a virtual cart. And when you're done, you just walk out. The payment happens automatically. It is a completely frictionless way to shop.
Now, of course, a technology this powerful, this transformative, also brings up some really important questions. For all of its incredible promise, we also have to be smart and think about the challenges that come along with it.
And it really is a balancing act. The promise is huge. Massive efficiency, incredible accuracy and safety, all these deep insights. But on the flip side, we have to talk about the peril. What does this mean for jobs? How do we prevent bias from being built into these systems? And the big one, what happens to our privacy in a world that is always watching?
You see, as we give machines the power of sight, we're not just creating new tools, we're creating new partners that will exist in our world alongside us. And that leaves us with a really critical question to think about. What kind of partners do we want them to be?